everybody, it's Christine. It's time for a scrapbook process video. I don't have my calendar in front of me, so I don't actually know which layout I'm doing other than just a layout. So I don't think it's a hop or anything at this point. So sorry. Miss Saturn, stay over here, baby. What I have is a picture. I actually printed it out because I did some black and whites of Saturn actually for a different layout. And I happened to come and see, I saw this on my phone. It's me and my best friend. I've known this little girl since she's actually older than me. I've known her since I think we were, I want to say 2 or 3, like toddlers, like children. And, of course, throughout time, you know, life and all that, she kind of came and went out of my life a little bit, but more recent, she lives about 2 hours from me. So most of our, chit chats and everything now are either by phone or by text or something like that. But this is definitely a lady that I love to death. She's a beautiful, beautiful soul. So I want to do a little picture with her, or a little layout with her. It's tiny, so I'm going to have to kind of be creative with, you know, how to see it. And Miss Saturn, can you please move? This is a Scrap Room Flavors of the Month from September. And it is Crepe Paper's Moonlight Magic. And I think what I'm going to do, I like it because, well, first off, I need to get into it. And I liked it because it has some real sweet sentiments. Like this says, sweetest thing. And then there's this so inspired, and she just inspires me daily. And then there's also this my lucky star. I think I can use these there's 3 different words. So I may do a cluster around each one or something like that. And then I'm thinking what I'm going to do, y'all, is cut all these butterflies out. Because why not? Oops, that's 2 pieces of paper. I'm going to cut all these butterflies out. And then I have these papers here. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the papers. I don't really know yet. Other than I want to cut all these butterflies out. There is a really pretty little cardstock here. It's a smooth cardstock. So I can somehow... Y'all, I toss stuff all the time. Somehow I can use these, and I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. Don't know yet. And I don't love fussy cutting, so we'll see how far I get into this paper. I may end up doing half the sheet or something like that. But I do think all these butterflies are great. So that's kind of my thinking. Let me get to cutting on these butterflies, and I'll come back on. Hello, you guys. Okay, quick check-in. I wanted to just show you, because I was proud of myself, I cut every one of those darn butterflies out of that paper. So you can see I have all these little butterflies, y'all. Look at all those butterflies. This is so pretty. So I think what I'm going to do now is figure out what I want to do here. I think I may end up matting this like multiple times. Although I may have to get some, I'm going to use this cardstock here, I think, or something. I might use white, though, because that's a real nice piece of cardstock, and I have scrap white ones. And I'm thinking I might bring this across the middle. I think I'm going to cut these stripes apart where the white is and do something across the middle. And because I want to take these butterflies and put them all over the place. So I just want to show you my butterflies. I was proud of that, y'all. All right, I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to apologize because this light right here is a little bit distracting, but I kind of needed it to be able to see through the white lines here to kind of cut these apart. And so that's the benefit of this cutter, by the way. I have been using my the Works with We Are Memory Keepers because it's got the little bit more precise blade when I'm trying to gut things and stuff. But y'all, I'm having so much trouble finding replacement blades for it. I bought some I thought were replacement blades the other day. They were the total wrong ones. And I'm a little bit worried because I do use it to make tags, and you have to be able to cut it with a little guide. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I better not dull that blade. So I've been pulling this one out anyway. And I do like it because it's got that light right there, and it helps me cut, you know, it shows up between the paper lines or whatever. So, all right, so I've cut that whole paper part. Now, got it out of order at this point. I don't know that it matters because I just kind of lay them down. Now, my idea here is to create kind of a bigger area, kind of on the, if you're imagining it in thirds, on the left third, I guess. And so I'm going to lay these down, and I'm going to completely overcomplicate this process, you guys. And I actually thought I filmed it, and I didn't. What I do is I do kind of organize these. Now, there's no adhesive at the moment. I'm just putting it in order, kind of stair-stepping it up and down, and I'm just kind of creating this shape. And you're going to kind of see, I've got kind of, well, I don't show you the part where I cut the bottoms, and that's the unfortunate part, because I kind of meant to. I don't know what I did. I must have turned the camera off to do something and then forgot to turn it back on, because I'm going to build this kind of little stair-steppy thing, and then I'm going to take this is where I overcomplicate is I take some washi tape and tape all these together in this order or this shape or whatever. I did that on purpose And then I pick it all up with my washi tape, and then I lay down a piece of double-sided tape, and then I try to put it all back down singly. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. It was just kind of a hot mess. But then I'll cut the bottoms, just kind of eyeballing them. So here's where I get my washi tape, because I know this is kind of the top is for sure what I want. So I'm like, okay, Christine, I want this like this. And so I'll do this, and I'm thinking, initially I thought to myself, I'll put the double-sided tape on the back. But then I got scared because I thought, well, gosh, I can't see what's happening. So I did it here. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of overcomplicate. And then I tore that piece of paper right there, y'all. It kind of upset me. Now, I'm going to decide I want some mixed media. So I'll go over and get my Lindy Stamp Gang. And I've got like a couple of different little golds here, because I kind of like the yellow. I'm going to try to make the yellow kind of come out. I don't do enough, y'all. And when I get these papers laid down and my butterflies and all that, I realize I don't really have enough. So I'll actually come back at the end and add some additional. But I'm just kind of building the little mixed media piece here. And in my mind, I'm going to make this a diagonal from the lower right to the upper left with these butterflies and stuff. And this shaped like stripe paper set here. I'm just messing with this good Lord, sprays. I can't think of the word. I will take my paper towel. I probably should have done that, because honestly, it looks prettier when you let it just dry. But I'm in a hurry, you know. I got to get things done. So here's where I screwed up, y'all. I didn't, like I said, I kind of meant to leave it in here where I glued it all down and then like cut the bottom and organize the butterflies. And I don't know what the heck happened. Like I don't guess I turned it back on or something. So you can kind of see, I took that paper and I put it back. The top part is basically what you saw. And I just took my scissors and kind of did a random, well, not kind of random, but kind of not, stair-steppy, basically the same kind of way. I imagine it's almost like a sound wave, you know, when you see like a sound wave or something. And so the picture's in the middle there. And I had organized the butterflies, and I'm just gluing them down now. I just dry fitted them. I think this is where I got mixed up, you guys. I meant to record the part where I was organizing it, and I turned it off and then turned on where I'm gluing it. And that's not really what I meant to do. Y'all don't care to see things glued down, but, well, that's what you get today, I guess. I do have some florals. There was some little floral embellishments. So those are kind of on the lower right and kind of the middle of the picture there. I also quadruple matted the picture. I did white cardstock. Then I did that floral that was the larger sheet. And then I did another white cardstock, and then I did the yellow, which was the back side of the floral. So I really like that, because the picture is not very big, y'all. So having to mat it to kind of make it shine, you know, show up. And then, like I said, I got those florals. I did have a little piece of acetate. You can kind of see it's like a little brown frame, and it's a piece of acetate. And then the upper left, I had a little green square. So now I've got all my butterflies glued down. And you guys, these little things here, these little jewel things did not come in this kit. These are really old Prima things, and the way they were intended to be used is to put them in the middle of their paper flowers. So it's supposed to like kind of, you know, sex up the middle of the flower. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to use them kind of like enamel dots. They're kind of pretty. They got like different little color greens, and there's little shapes and stuff. And I'm going to kind of stick them in here basically like, you know, you would my enamel dots, where you just kind of sprinkle them throughout. And I'll use all but 3 of them. I think I leave 3 on the sheet there, because I go, okay, I'm kind of done with everything I've stuck down. But I'm going to kind of just tuck these in and around. I kind of like this. I mean, it's interesting, you know, because it's like a little shaped jewel thing, bigger than an enamel dot, but not, you know, not as big as like a flare or something, I guess. Well, maybe like a small little flare or something. I'm kind of treating it, I guess, like a little flare. But it's like little pearls, you know, they're little green little pearl things. I was getting into my stash on purpose, y'all. I've kind of told myself, I need to remind myself every layout. I'm trying to get into either my enamel dots or my jewels or something on every layout, because I have a big box, and then I have a little box, and that's just entirely too many. I don't need all those. So I'm sticking all these kind of around. I do have that title right there. It's So Inspired. I do not know if I've glued it down yet, but it's going to go up on foam. And I do that because this is, again, I mentioned this is my best friend from as a child, and she is so inspiring. You know, she's kind of, honestly, she's had a bit of a tough life. She'll tell you that, but by the same token, she is the kindest, most gentlest, most faithful woman I have ever met. She makes me feel so inspired to be a better person. She's just loving, you know, she forgives people when they do her wrong. And she's just a beautiful soul. So I love her. I thought to try to do some journaling, but frankly, I figured I'd mess it up, and I kind of want to write some stuff. So I'll probably write on the back, because it is a white cardstock. So it'll be a good way to kind of preserve that on the back. But this is just, I think, a a cute picture of us. We had actually gone to visit, wait a minute, where are we at here? This might be at my dad's house. I think we're at my dad's house, and she was sitting next to me, and we were chatting and stuff, and I think I turned it black and white because I was printing some other stuff in black and white, and I thought, that's a cute picture to just kind of celebrate her. So the title is So Inspired because she does inspire me to be a better person. And that's the layout, you guys. I sprinkled some more of that mixed media on there, so hopefully you can kind of see that. And there's the slowdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do the like and subscribe. And I always try to respond to everybody's comments. It usually takes me sometimes right away, sometimes a day or so, but I do try to respond to everybody. I really love, some of you guys I see comment a lot. I just love that. I try to always respond to you guys. And y'all have a great day, and we will see you. I don't know what day of the week it is. We'll see you next time. All right, bye.